Good evening. It is Monday, the 23rd of December, 2024. It's 6 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I am your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. And as always, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is competing in multiple series within Real Racing 3, Update 13, and this is part 25 of this mini series. It's very quickly turning into a maxi series, but there we go. Let's get on because there's quite a lot of racing to be had. So let me share the screen. Let me turn the volume up. Okay, so predominantly there's going to be two bits of racing tonight in the exclusive series, the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 and the Porsche 963 LMDH 65. I'm going to do the Porsche first. Let's see if we can get this over 75% today. I'm going to start, I think, by doing the elimination event in tier 8. Let's go. No messing tonight because it might be a long stream again. Then again, it might not be. And lots of things to get sorted this evening, so need to get a move on. Already up to second. On the tail of first. Whoops a daisy on first. Sorry about that, mate, but you know, things happen. So I'm in first, 6 cars left, 60 odd yards ahead of second. Admittedly, I did run the poor fella off the road. Whoa. A little bit high and wide there. Okay, so I'm in first. There's only 2 cars left in the race, and I am over 100 yards ahead of second. So hopefully the first victory of the evening. And there we go. It's a good start. First points on the board in terms of M dollars today as well. My intention is to take M dollars to 250,000 tonight as well in terms of hitting that cap. It will cost me a bit of M dollars, but I've got plenty, so that won't be a problem. There we go, 3.3 million M dollars. I think I can cope losing a little bit of M dollars. Right, 67%. I'm not going to do the cups just yet. I may come back to them. Let's carry on. Here we go. Another elimination. This time around the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Let's do it. Let's go. As always, stay out of trouble on that first corner, around the outside. I'm up into fourth, pushing for third. Just nipping behind these two. Hopefully they'll go a bit crazy on each other, give me a chance to catch. There we go. Into second. Into first. Oh, nice smooth move there. So now I've just got to keep it there. I'm still doing the looking at the iPad as opposed to my monitor, but I always realise halfway through. Oh dear. And that might have been me as well. Okay, there we go. Lost it into second, back into first. 3 cars left in the battle. Oh dear. 2 cars left. Second is catching up on me, only 30 yards behind. I really do need to be careful. It's almost the second victory of this evening. I am now pushing away just a little bit. I think I'm done there. There we go. Victory. Ayaka Yokota enters the chat on the YouTube side and says, "Hi, Mr. Tony. Happy holiday." Thank you very much. Happy holiday to you. Hope you are having a good day and everything is going very well. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting in the chat. Okay, so that's 2 races down. Just over half of durability has now been used. I'm at 69%, so I probably want to do some shorter races if I can. Probably not an elimination. Let's have a look at what we've got left. In fairness, not a great deal. So it might be a case of just doing the eliminations and then coming back to this, servicing it and then coming back. Right, okay, let's go. Another elimination. I think basically when I get to 75% going forward after that, in terms of today, I will just be racing the cups. Now, it looks like my app has played up again, so let me just start that over. I can't believe it's doing this. Well, that's how it goes. Not a lot I can do. Let me just quit both. There we go. Let's start that up again. Might be one of those days. There we go. Hello. Audio set, display set. Let's get it sorted. None of these ever work properly, do they? I can see why people don't tend to do streaming online Instead, they record it offline and then put it on. But it's so much more fun this way. You never know what's going to come. Right, there we go. Hopefully that's it all sorted, at least for half an hour or so. So back to the road collection, back to the Porsche, 69%. I was doing an elimination, so let's go back into that. Let's get racing. So I'm still in last place. Oh, thought I was going to hit the back of 7th there, but I didn't. So I'm up into 4th. Made that 3rd. It is the shorter Silverstone lap. Oh, there we go. Up into 2nd. Let's hunt down 1st place. So I am slowly but surely catching up on 1st place. There we go. Alongside, say hello, and then say goodbye. So I'm in 1st. 5 cars left in the race. 2nd is right on my tail, so I do need to keep on pushing. Only 3 cars left in the race now. I am still 1st, albeit by 50 yards only. There we go. 1st again. Bang. Not messing around this evening because I have got quite a lot of racing to be had. Another 11,000 added to the M dollar total. I think, depending on where I sit, let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a cup. After which, obviously, the car will need servicing. Let's do Circuit of the Americas. Oof, 8 laps. Let's do it. Do we do it? Let's have a think. I'll be about 80,000 M dollars. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's get it done. I was always on Circuit of Americas. The first corner, I go around the outside, staying out of trouble, moving up the places though. Not as fast as I normally do though, but there we go. Already up to 9th though. Oh, I did lose it there. Not quite as slick as it is with the F1. There we go. Okay, up to fifth. Tight round that corner. Up into fourth by the end of lap 1. 7 laps to go, only 3 cars to overtake. There we go, up into second. Slowest part of the track. Get the second on the inside into first. Sorry, get the first on the inside so I can go into first. Can't get into first overtaking second, now can I? Okay, there we go. So that end of lap 2, I am in the lead. I do like the Circuit of America's plenty of opportunities for overtaking positions or overtaking opportunities. Okay, there we go. End of the third lap. I'm in first and I am first by 400 yards to second. I think we can relax on this one. So a scratch, just that's what you can do while racing in real life. And then carry on racing. So I'm almost halfway through this particular race, and I'm absolutely annihilating the field. But this is my favourite track. Look at that. I'll be 1,000 yards ahead almost by the end of this straight. Okay, look at this. 1,000 yards ahead. Oh no, 900 yards ahead now. Maybe I should focus on how quickly I can do a lap in now. Let's have a look. They are 1,200 yards ahead. A 1 minute 30. Lap 6. 3 more laps to go, including this one. Oh. Okay, there we go. So that's lap 6 down, also 1:30. Might be just a little bit slower than previous lap. 2 more laps, including this one to go. This being the penultimate lap. And I'm 1,500 yards ahead of second. The car will need servicing, but that's fine. $1,800 yards ahead of second. So this guy on the inside, can I be quicker than 1:30? Yes, in the 1:29s. 1:29.7 to be precise. So final lap. I'm 2,000 yards ahead of second. So this is looking like a relatively straightforward win, although the car will need servicing. Oh, catching back markers, staying out of the way. Because the graphics there got just a little bit judgery. Seem to have returned to normal now though. Okay, there we go. Another 129. Another first. 86,000 dollars, taking that over 121,000. Do you know what makes me laugh though? Right, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to service the car, and then I'm going to use dollars to make the service instant, but it never gets taken off the cap for the dollars. I don't know. What are we on? 72%. Okay, so let's do the speed record again. So 29,500 to instantly service it. There we go. Right. Let's take this one to first. And I think the only reason why I didn't take it to first last time is because I decided to brake, having not realised I had not at that point got first. I won't make that mistake again. Oh, some people in the chat. Let me just finish this and then I'll read your comments. Okay, there we go. So no braking. Brake assist from low to off. Let's go off track if we have to. I don't think I did. Oh, yeah, there we go. I got first. I was a bit lucky. But first I got, which was the goal. So Viniac Rampezi, welcome along, has asked, why do I play this game? Well, because I like it. And he says what he means by that, it's not mainstream. Yeah, so I'm not one to follow the crowd. I do think in terms of content, you set your own little niche, your own standards. And if all that I'm doing is I'm playing the same games that everybody else is, what makes me different? You see what I mean? So I do my own thing, which includes playing this game. So yeah, I will be playing other games, but I'm not for like if a game gets released, my plan isn't to immediately play it because that's what everybody will be doing. It's like when a roller coaster ride opens at a theme park. I'm not big to get in there on day one, mainly because, especially in today's age, so like when a game's released, it's full of bugs. You mention a game that's come out this year, and I'll be able to easily tell you that game's been full of bugs all year. So there's just no point, in my humble opinion, in doing racing, playing brand new games, because typically they're as buggy as hell. And I also have a lot of fun playing this game, so that's why I do it. It's not that I won't play new games. I'm just not for following the crowds. And hopefully you guys aren't either, because obviously you've come here watching me do this racing. But yeah, thank you for the question. Very much appreciated. It's a good question. I hope you don't mind the answer. So there we go. So that's 73%. So fingers crossed, I just need one more victory to get to 75%. And I believe there was an elimination down here. In fact, there's a head-to-head and an elimination. So let's do the elimination. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there. Hopefully that's gone. Up into 7th, up into 6th. now, fifth. Oh, don't know which way to go. I've gone down the inside. That might have been a mistake. Up into third. Okay, so there we are. I am in first. I'm 100 yards ahead of second. Fingers crossed I get to 75% if I win this elimination event. There's only 4 cars left. I'm coming up to being 200 yards ahead of second. There we go. So that is first, quite easily. There we go. Vignac says that was a good answer. Thank you very much. I'll try my best on occasion. Yeah, I definitely won't be following the crowds. Again, to bring it back to roller coasters, I like to avoid the crowds when I go to a theme park. It's not obviously I'd like people to watch and hopefully enjoy it, but I'm not going to do something just to get lots of people watching it if it's not a game I enjoy playing. So I'd rather have the same type of people that enjoy the game as I enjoy the game watching my stuff, and everybody's getting enjoyment out of it rather than just playing a game just because you want a bigger crowd. That sort of thing doesn't make any sense to me. But a lot of people do it, but I won't be one of them. So there we go. So 75%. I have got a bonus of M dollars, which I do like, of 60,000 M dollars. And more importantly than that, I've got some gold, 30 gold. That's quite nice. Okay, so even though I've got some durability left on this car and some M dollars left on this car, I will come back to it. But what I'm going to go to next, because I'm going to go backwards and forwards, I think, on this, because there will be a lot of racing. So look at that. I'm 40 minutes in, and I've only just got to 75% on the Porsche. And technically, I've still got 100,000 M dollars to potentially earn today. Alexander Hikiforov in the YouTube chat says hello, Tony. Hello, Alexander. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. Vignac has asked, "What's my plans on growing the channel?" You'll find out. You'll find out. A man doesn't always reveal the secrets he has. Watch this space is all I can say on that. Right. Okay. So into the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 exclusive series. I'm at 47%. Now, I haven't done any racing today until starting this stream. So I should have 5 crew members available for hire simply by playing a video. So what I'm going to do in the Bugatti Veyron is start racing some of those cup races. There's no limitation on this because it's $R. You can earn as much as you like. So I'm going to start ticking off the cups. So as it happens, I've already got an engineer to hire. So that will mean I've still got 5 crew members to hire after I've done this one. So let's go for it. Okay, so again at this particular track, round the outside, already up into second, lost it a bit there. There we go. Potential of getting into first, not quite there though because of that little skid. Sort of forgot this car isn't quite as good on downforce as the Porsche LMDH, which obviously makes sense. Again, it's another feature of Real Racing 3 I do like, how the cars react differently to the tracks, and each car themselves is very different in terms of how to drive it. So there we go. I'm already in first place without lap 1 ending. So hopefully this will be a relatively straightforward victory. Obviously, the issue with hiring the engineer to make sure your durability doesn't come down is you have to come first for the engineer to then come into play and then ensure that your durability isn't touched. And also, that's another reason why I'm doing the longer cups to begin with. I do think, generally speaking, in the exclusive series, the longer cups are in the higher tiers, and it's actually a lot easier to be victorious on a longer cup than what it is on a shorter cup. The more laps you have, the easier it is to get first. So there you go, lap 2, 300 yards ahead of second. So again, it might be a case of focusing on what lap time I can do, because I've already done all my overtaking. Now again, I suspect I will catch up back markers, possibly, but maybe not until the end of lap 5. Okay, there we go. That is a 1 minute 32.625. Let's see if I can get any quicker this time round. Okay, so coming up to the halfway stage. Was a little bit slower that lap. Oh, no, I don't think so, actually. No, a little bit quicker, 132.3. There we are, just about held on there. Okay, there we go. Lap 5. I am still in first. It's the penultimate lap, and I am 900 yards ahead of second. Vignac is asking, what are your other pursuits besides streaming? Bit of a personal question there. I don't even know where to begin to answer that one. I mean, streaming wasn't the start of this channel, to be fair. That's the one thing I will say. I mean, again, in terms of what I'm doing now, didn't really start on YouTube. So earlier on in the year, I decided to take a break from the sort of work that I do. So by trade, I'm an IT engineer. And I visited the US for 7 weeks, maybe a bit more. And I rode roller coasters for 7 weeks. And I visited over 30 theme parks, rode over 200 roller coasters, and I think in total visited 18 states. And I filmed most of it as well. Now, in terms of the roller coasters, some of the rides you can film on ride, some of them you can't. So I took off-ride footage, and I posted those videos on Rumble. And they were doing okay. They weren't brilliant. I didn't want to go onto YouTube initially because of, you know, what YouTube is, who owns YouTube, where they sit politically and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not a big fan. Don't necessarily agree with Rumble as a political outfit, but it just sat better with me. So then over time, somebody said, well, why don't you set one up? Because I don't want to go on Rumble. So I basically set up YouTube as a shadow channel to my Rumble channel and started posting the on-ride videos of the roller coasters. And then from there, moved to playing streams. So the longer term goal of this. There we go. First place. I'll come back to you on my explanation there. Let me just carry on with this. So that's first. Should be a free service. Okay, 49%. I'll go to tier 17. Interesting that it's yeah, so tier 17, the national circuit, it's 7 laps. I'll select the engineer, and because I'm not going to spend gold, I'll click the blue higher button and so it'll play a video. But what I'll do is I'll just turn it down low and I'll take the video off screen. Yeah, so the basically the end goal of this channel will be this. So rider roller coasters, watcher of movies, player of games. So I'm a long way from completing that. I'm in the early stages. So next year, what's coming out, as well as obviously continuing the live streams, and there will be hopefully more games that I'll be doing, is I shall be releasing a rider roller coasters series. In fact, 2. So hopefully that will be fun, something different. And then alongside that, there'll be movie reviews, but not of new films, of old films. That's the plan. And the reason why old films is I remember quite a long time ago when getting sort of like a video player for the first time and having all these movies to watch that you couldn't watch before. And there are so many movies people can watch nowadays. So even though modern movies quite often disappoint, there's lots of movies that don't need to disappoint. So I'll be putting together a list of recommendations of, well, if this film is terrible, watch this film. That'll be the plan longer term. So that's what I'm going to be doing at building up towards it next year. Right, so there we go. So that's the engineer hired. So it's the Circuit de Catalunya. It's 7 laps. It's the national circuit, so it's the shortest circuit. Let's see if I can get first. And if I do, by the looks of it, that'll take me above 50%. And I should get a reward. Whoop. So as always, I like to go around the outside, but with this particular car on that occasion, I slid off. So I don't really have it fully under control yet, at least not around this circuit. Sneak down the inside, a little bit messy. Oh, there we go. Outside again. I need to stay out of trouble. I'm getting dragged into the mess. Oh dear. So I'm up into 7th, which is fine because that means 6 cars to overtake and 6 laps to do it in. Viniac has put, well, you are consistent, so you will get there. Well, hopefully. I do think one of the best traits you can have is just to persevere. I mean, obviously, don't persevere in a losing fight. Obviously, that would make sense. But my channel is growing slowly. Again, if you want an example, if you look at, say, if you go to videos rather than streams, If you go to the first roller coaster video and then look at the last roller coaster video that I've released, you'll see quite an increase in quality, I think, predominantly around production quality, but also around filming quality as well. On the roller coaster side, I'm trying to go for a cinematic view of roller coasters. That's the plan. Whereas obviously this is a little bit more, because it's live stream, there's a little bit more ad hoc about it. But again, I'm trying to show just how you can improve on a daily basis. That's pretty much it. Simple messages, I think, are the best. And also, never forget, it's a bit of fun. Okay, so there we go. So that's fourth lap. I'm into third. So I've got 2 cars to overtake. They're both in sight. And I've got 3 laps still to do after this one. So it is looking good for first place. But this is proving to be a hard track for me with this car because I'm struggling to get by. There we go. So I've got 3 laps to try and get first place. So Vinyaka said, yes, I saw your videos and noticed the difference. Good, excellent. That's what I like to see. Oh dear. Speaking of not improving, I now found myself back into 4th place. So maybe I need to shut up talking and start racing. Oh, and there goes there goes the bumper. So they all forget, like, it's all right you smashing into the cars, but the opponents are quite aggressive as well. So I'm just now a bit worried. There's a real chance with that damage I might not be able to catch first. But let's have a see. Let's have a look. I mean, again, one of the things that might work in my advantage is the fact that first will probably come across back markers. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. The opponents in this game are absolutely terrible at catching back markers, overtaking back markers. In fact, there you go. I can see it already. I think first has got a back marker just ahead of him. Maybe not. Oh dear, what is up with me today? I take it back. Maybe he hasn't. Yeah. So obviously, what's going on now is I'm pushing just a bit too hard, and it looks like I probably won't get first place. Vinyaka says it's his bedtime. Good night, sleep well. Thanks for joining the chat. Nice to hear from you. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to get first on this one, I'm afraid. Nevertheless, second is still enough to yes, there we go. Second, it's still enough, I think, to get over 50%. Oh, well, that's a shame. Haven't quite got to grips with this car, to be fair. Although it never helps having just driven the Porsche, which is absolutely sublime in terms of the Porsche is sublime in terms of downforce, being a motorsports car. So I did get to 50%, so that's 15 gold. That's 155 gold on the table. So next, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Again, I'll go to the engineer. Again, I'll play a video so I can have a free engineer. I'll turn the volume down low and I'll just take it off screen while it plays that ad. Right, there we go. So that was a bit of a disaster, that race. So let's hope I can do a little bit better on the next one. Okay, there we go. Ads played, engineer earned, let's get racing. 5 laps. Now the problem I think with this car is the handling just isn't brilliant. The spoiler is just a little bit silly, to be fair, on this car. I don't think it helps massively with the downforce. Again, staying out of trouble on the first corner, round the outside, into 11th. That bit I can always do well, but it's the rest of the race that I struggle with. Oh, look, see what I mean? Look how aggressive they all are. So I'm already up into 7th. Make that 6. There we go. If I can get a couple more cars, that would be perfect before the end of the lap. Let's just start picking them off. If I can. There we go, that's 1. Whoops a daisy. Let's see if I can do that again. There we go, that's better. So I'm into 4th. And now I'm off, so I'll be back down to 6, no doubt. Oh well, 5th then. Yeah, this car struggles around these corners, from high speeds to sharp corners. So in terms of where I am, I've got 4 cars to overtake, and after this lap, 4 laps to do it in. So it's still doable. I just need to hold some of those corners better. And obviously I do need to win this one, otherwise the car will be heading to requiring servicing, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, there we go. So I am now into 3rd. Into 2nd. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think I'm good for the win here. I can take my time to stay on the tail of 1st. There we go. Try not to lose it. Just about held that. There we go, into 1st. Okay, yeah, so I'm easily in first now on the third lap, 200 odd yards ahead of second. It is looking good for me to win this one, which means it will be looking good to maintain my durability. Okay, so there we go. So that's a fourth lap started. Over 300 yards ahead of second, make that 400 yards. Just a case of staying ahead. Trickiest part of the lap coming up with all the fast straights and then all the twists and turns. This car just isn't the best at handling. Not for me anyway. Oh, thought I'd have a little detour onto the grass just because. Okay, there we go. Hardest part of that lap now passed. Final lap. Still in first, 600 yards ahead. If I can hold on, I can get this done. There we go. Okay, there we go. That is a first this time. There we go. Engineer ensures that the durability remains in place. What to do next? Let's have a look. I might just leave that one. Let's have a look at these. Ugh. Yeah, that's the slippery one, I reckon. Ugh. I don't fancy doing the Le Mans, I'll be honest. Let's do the Melbourne. So again, hire the engineer. Use a video to get it for free. Just take it off screen just for a moment. It's only a 30-second video to get a free engineer. I think that is worthwhile doing. It is a feature that I thought was a bit weird what they've done. I didn't quite understand why the engineer, agent, and manager were flashing when I knew I didn't have one. And now I do. It's because you can earn them by playing a video. Okay, there we go. So that's the engineer earned. Back to the racing. 7 laps round Melbourne. This is going to get messy. These are big cars around a very tight track. Let's see how I get on. I suspect this will be messy. Yeah, there we go. Although being up in 14th is not too bad. That's not too shabby at all. Into 11. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Never lend me your car. And that's why. Okay, I always find it best though just to hold back overtaking in this bit here. Because look at them, they're all over the place. Wow, they are aggressive as well. But for first lap being in 6, I'd say that's pretty good. 5 cars to overtake, 6 laps including this one to do. So just 1 car per lap. Looks like it was a good choice on my part, hopefully, although I have now just smashed into both barriers there. I reckon if I can get 1 car here, I can get both. There we go, here we go. There you go, up into 3rd. Now I think I'll just hold back here because this is the chicane that I don't like. There you go. Maybe get this car on this corner. Up into 2nd. Yeah, so this is looking good. This is looking good for the win. Okay, so there we go. So I am in 1st. I'm 60 yards ahead of 2nd. And I still have 4 laps after this one. So, oops. Oh, see, there you go. Completely messed that up. Despite my bumps, I do feel that the iPad being just the controller is starting to pay dividends. Let's get going. 200 yards ahead of second. There we go. 3 more laps to go. 400 yards ahead of second. Oh, that was close. Crack on. Oh, lost it a little bit there. Okay, it does look as if the it's playing up again. So we'll carry on to the end, and then I'm probably going to have to reset it. Yeah, in fairness, I think what causes that is I'm not one for shutting my laptop down. So I do wonder if I've got to get into the habit again of shutting my laptop down rather than sending it to sleep. I wonder if that's having an impact on the caching settings to do with this AirPlay. Because it is so much better than the previous one, but it doesn't have quite a few little niggles to it. Yeah, I can see on the stream it's starting to get a little bit bumpy. So I will get that sorted after I've finished this race. Final lap. Oh dear. Messy. Catching the back markers. I'm 600 yards though ahead of, and I'm hitting every wall. 600 yards ahead of second. Almost the wrong time to be catching a back marker. Let me see if I can get him on this corner. Just about. Yeah, definitely feel there's a lag, so I will get that sorted. Okay, there we go. That is another victory, though. So that's another first. So I've been going at an hour 20 minutes. Another first. It should mean the engineer will ensure my car is still raceable, which it is. Right, let's get this off screen and let's get this sorted. Oh dear. How's that close that down? Let's have a look. No. Exit there. Bring it back up. Thank you very much. I shouldn't have to do this, to be fair, but what can you do? That all looks good. Let's get that set going. Oh. See if I find out the sound's now not working. Oh dear. There we go. And we have sound. Okay, so back to the racing. Let me just share the screen. No, it's not working again. Oh, why? Technology. Ah. Right, fine. Let's kill that. Let's kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Try again. So I did say in yesterday's stream, it wouldn't surprise me if I end up having loads of problems, as it was all quite pretty good yesterday. And lo and behold, here we are. Here we are. Ugh. There we go. That's better. Let's share the screen when I can find my mouse. Oh, come on. No. It's still doing it. It's still doing it. This is shocking. Right. Okay. No. Go away. Try that again. Right. Is that any better? No, it isn't. What is up? Right. I'll have to go back to the old AirPlay. Ugh. It seems to mess with the game as well. I don't quite understand why. Let me just give it one more go. What I'm going to do. Let's try that. Let's reconnect. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. If this doesn't work, I will go back to the old way of playing. I'll have to do some more testing. Ugh. You can always tell by the sound if there's a problem. Yeah, I can hear that. That's a problem. Right. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Let's go back. I'll have to just go back to the old. And yeah, it messes the game up. Why is it messing the game up? That's absolutely rubbish. Okay. Yep, it's completely messed up the other. So I've gone back to the old one. Sorry about that. Let me just share my screen again. There we go. Yet again, work in progress. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. It's fine now. Right, where was I? So into the Bugatti again. Let's do another Grand Prix race. In fact, you know what? Let's just do an elimination to finish the car for today, I think. Because, yeah, I think we've done enough with this car. So one more elimination. Now, as I said, it's a bit weird because this particular airplay has a lag. Although that being said, it feels all right. How bizarre. Okay, so I'm in first. That was nice and easy. I've just got to keep there. Brake as early as possible because I don't want to go flying off in that corner. 6 cars left in the race, and I am first by 140 yards, or at least I was. Four cars left in the race, and I am first by over 100 yards, but not much more. So I'm going to chalk that up to another fail, another technology fail. So very disappointing. Nevertheless, that is another victory. So I'm first. Yeah, I can see the lag. There's not much of one, but there is one. Oh, well. Okay, so there we go. So that car needs servicing, which means we now go back to the Porsche and do a bit of racing on that side. So an hour and a half into the stream. She's fine. There we go. Okay, so let's have a think about this. So I have a little bit of racing still to go there. So let's think about this. Do I do the Dubai? Let's have a look. What have we got? Let's do the Lime Rock Park because I always find that quite an interesting. I always find that to be quite an interesting track. So 22 cars starting the race, 21 cars I need to overtake. Still in last place just about. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely getting slightly annoyed here, but I think what I'll do is I'll do this one race, and then I think I might call it a day. Yeah, definitely not with it now. So as I said, I'll do this one race, then I'll call it a day. We've been going over an hour and a half, so it's not too bad. But what I will do, I'll do a sort of like a review, really, of what I've got to do before the end of Christmas Day. Now, obviously, there won't be a stream on Christmas Day. But there is, as I keep saying, there's a lot of racing coming up, going on. So I do need to go through, keep you guys up to date in what's happening. So at the moment, it doesn't even look like I'm going to win this one. You can tell I've sort of like just lost interest. It happens. I work in IT, but sometimes I really hate IT. I really do. It never works. It always lets you down when you need it the most, I always find. And yeah, it's let me down today. Although, again, it could be. It could be. I mean, if it is, it's crap. And the problem is, it wouldn't surprise me if it is this. I do wonder if. I do wonder if I've got to. Basically, I normally just sleep my laptop, and clearly I've got to start powering it down. And I think that's having a caching issue on the AirPlay function of these applications. But it is interesting how the AirPlay has then a massive impact on Real Racing 3. So it starts stuttering. Look at that, even this one's stuttering. I'm calling it a day, guys, I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to go, no, it's not very good, let's call it a day here, and that's what we're going to do. Amazingly, I've got up to third. There we go. Second. And only $28,900. Taking me close to $3.5 million overall. The car does need servicing, so I'll put that into service. So that does mean both cars are now in service. I kind of have achieved an element of what I wanted to do, but it's just slightly unbearable, unfortunately, tonight in terms of the lag. So I know when I'm beaten at this moment in time, so I'm going to call it a day there. So just a quick recap. I've only done the two exclusive series. So the Bugatti Veyron, I've taken above 50%, so I've got some gold there. And the Porsche 963 LMDH, I've taken above 75%, so I've got some gold there. I had hoped to take the Bugatti Veyron to 75%, but I just think it's too much with the lag at the moment. So I'll look to get that sorted off screen. I will be back tomorrow, so don't worry, or do worry. Now, with it being a Monday, it does mean the online multiplayer event will end shortly. In fact, does it tell me how long's left? Yeah, 4 hours and 26 minutes. So I'm on course to get 7 gold for that, which obviously I'll get in the morning. In regards to the weekly time trial, I'm in Group C. I'm on track to get 50 gold. And finally, what's ending today is the World Rally Championship time trial competition. I'm actually in Group B, and so also on target of getting 50 gold, and that also ends in 4 hours 25 minutes. So there we go. So the reason why that's important, and I shall just stop the camera from following me around while I get my notes. In fact, I shall just nip off screen very shortly. Bradley Wilson says I'm muted. Thank you, Bradley. It's been one of those days today, so I'll start all over again. I do apologise for that. I feel like the stream's been cursed today. I'm really, really sorry. Okay, so let me start over. Sorry about that. Oh, just take a moment, Tony. What can you do? What a disaster. What a rubbish stream. An absolute cluster F from start to finish. Right, where was I? Okay, so so obviously you saw me do the upgrade. So in terms of I'm not going to do any more today. It's just been a disaster from start to finish. I know when I'm beaten, I'll just I'll casually sign off and put this down to experience. What I will do is do a live stream tomorrow. So the live stream tomorrow will go through the new multiplayer events that will be available. It will go through the new time trial that will be available. And also, I will touch on the cars. There should be two new cars available in terms of either discount to buy it or discounted upgrade. So I'll do a quick review of those two cars as well. It will be a short stream tomorrow. It will be earlier than normal. So tomorrow's stream will be at midday and will run for about an hour. So the reason why that is I will be traveling for obviously Christmas Day. So I won't be doing a stream on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, but I will be doing a stream on the 27th. At this moment in time, I'm not sure what time. But so the stream on the 27th will be Le Mans. Now, technically, this event opens on the 25th. So the first opportunity I'll have to race it for me in terms of a live stream will be on the 27th. Yeah, so that's what I've got planned tomorrow and on the 27th. On Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I will have a video released on each of those days. It will be a roller coaster video. Both are on ride videos. One is of Blue Fire, and that will be released on Christmas Day. So that's Blue Fire, a Mack Rides launch coaster at Europa Park. And the one I'm quite interested in releasing, I'm releasing this on Boxing Day, is of VEYRON, the new ride at Europa Park. And I was able to capture multiple on-ride footage at multiple points of the day, including a front row ride. So there we go. So that's the list of videos that I've got coming up over the next 4 days. A live stream tomorrow, roller coaster videos on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and then back to Real Racing 3 on the 27th, doing the Le Mans event. Okay, so there we go. Really sorry about tonight's stream. It has just been a little bit of a disaster from start to finish, so I do apologise to all. I will try to have a word with myself and improve the standards going forward. That being said, I do hope to see you all tomorrow. There might be a little surprise. The way I'm feeling, I'm kind of thinking it might be a disaster if I attempt it, so I might not. But we'll have to wait and see. So there will be a live stream tomorrow, midday, just an hour stream, just to go through a couple of things that are new in the game. So that being said, all that it remains for me to do is wish all of you, whatever is left of your day, a very good one. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it's been so hit and miss in terms of the streaming, in terms of me not even being able to turn on my mic. Complete rookie error, to which I apologise. But despite that, hopefully you did have some fun, even if it was at my expense. And I do hope to get to see you again tomorrow for the short stream that I will have at midday UK time tomorrow. So, thank you and goodbye.